sponsored and open Okawville Gymnasium as tonight the Okawville post-Thanksgiving tournament sees the showcase arrive. We're doing the Woodlawn Cardinals and the Valmeyer Pirates. A very pleasant Wednesday evening wherever you may be listening in on WMIX 94.1 FM as well as WMIXsports.com. I'm Denny Zwinski. I'll be bringing you the play-by-play of this one. Joining me alongside in a moment, the voice of Mount Vernon Rams Athletics here on WMIX, Chris Hugo. This is the Coach House Garage's pregame show. If you're in need of a garage to protect your car and prized possessions, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Woodlawn and Valmeyer warming up. I bring in the aforementioned Chris Hugo. And, Chris, it's one of those deals. Woodlawn played Monday. Got a win. Come in tonight. I got a win against Okawville. In fact, got a day off, and now we'll play 3 straight nights, the first of 3 here with Valmeyer.
Well, it's not going to get any easier throughout the rest of this tournament. You had the Valmeyer Pirates coming in tonight, a team that runs that famous Grinnell offense that probably became a little bit more infamous over the course of the past week with their leading scorers scoring like 123, 138 points. So, I mean, that offense kind of become a little bit more to the forefront at this moment. You have the Woodlawn Cardinals come in, obviously, with the target on their backs, having won the state championship. I know we talked a lot about that probably on Monday night in your pregame and postgame and all throughout. But they come in, defending state champion, newly named number 1 by the Associated Press in the most recent poll. So they have that target on their back. Valmeyer is always going to be a team that you have to concern yourselves with running that style of offense because, as we talked about off the air during the first game, if they get hot, look out. So if you're the Cardinals, you have to come in and play against that. It was going to be a tough one tonight, a tough one tomorrow night, especially tough against the host Okawville Rockets on Friday.
Well, the one thing about it, it's one of those deals where Woodlawn has that number 1 ranking on them, obviously the defending state champs in Class 1A. The other thing is, the last 2 years against Valmeyer, I believe Woodlawn's racked up 100 points plus in each game.
Well, I'm glad that you mentioned that. 102 in the first year that we saw that game at Okawville in the old Okawville Gymnasium. So you come in here tonight knowing that you had that century mark twice against this team. That is not something you can't rest your laurels on. You still have to come out and play fundamental basketball, play sound basketball, turnover-free basketball against a team like this because you never know when in transition they're going to lob up a 3 and they're going to drop. So this is a game that you have to kind of keep an open mind with it and play fundamental basketball in order to take away the win after 32 minutes.
The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler, drove us here tonight to Okawville. We'll take a break. When we come back, we'll talk more about this tournament, more about this matchup, amongst other things, and we'll get some scores in from around the area as well. You're listening to the defending Class 1A state champion Woodlawn Cardinals on the showcase on WMIX.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House Garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon, or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
This is 50,000 watts of the award-winning Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX-FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, a Withers Broadcasting Superstation.
With 2 new hospitals, trusted physicians, and dedicated staff, it's clear that our local healthcare industry is helping to make our community stronger every day. Hi, I'm Terry Prosize, a commercial lender and healthcare banking specialist at Community First Bank. I'm putting over 20 years of healthcare and business experience to work for our medical community and local businesses. Whether you have an expanding physician practice, an existing business, or hoping to start a new business, I have the financial prescription for you.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dixon, Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
We're worldwide. This is the Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
If you're looking for a garage builder to build a quality garage at a fair price with a 5-year written warranty and financing available, then a Coach House Garage is for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. Pre-game show brought to you by Coach House Garages. Woodlawn and Valmeyer getting ready to battle it out here at Okawville in this post-Thanksgiving tournament. The first year in this brand spanking new gymnasium. And I'll ask Chris Hugo right out of the gate here, your thoughts on this new gym. You've been here. This is the first time you got to look at it.
Well, it's a beautiful facility, and certainly the people in the West Washington School District have done themselves and their communities very, very proudly. And you take a look at it, and the first thing I thought of when I walked in was Hamco with shades of Centralia, and then even some elements from Rich Aaron Gymnasium in Benton. So They've really done a fine job in designing and building and implementing this facility, and certainly one that worthy of not only hosting this tournament, but maybe a couple more if they decide to go that route, maybe midwinter, or, sectional and postseason glory as well to be seen here. It's certainly a great facility, and the people of Okawville have done it right.
Well, we've got a couple of pictures up. We've tweeted one on our Twitter page. Follow us at WMIX Sports. Also, if you go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/WMIX Sports, where you can like us there, there's also a picture we took tonight, fresh from the top row of the center side of the home side here at Okawville for you to look at. Now, tonight, the task, as we mentioned before the first break, is the fact that Valmeyer brings the Grinnell offense. And Grinnell, of course, racked up 178 points the other day. The kid had 138 by himself. This is one of those deals where Valmeyer has had trouble scoring points. But, Chris, it's one of those deals. They put up so many shots in a game that they don't turn it over. They have the opportunity with a hot streak to really become a fit for somebody. You just hope it's not your team when it happens.
Oh, exactly. And when you run a style of offense where it's based around coming down to your side of the floor, be it in transition, be it off of a length of the floor inbound, somewhat of a set. However, when your offense is completely based on shooting the basketball almost from anywhere at will, as soon as those shots start to fall on a regular basis, they're going to pose trouble for somebody. I think he nailed it just right. You don't want it to be you, but if you're the Woodlawn Cardinals, you can come out tonight, play how you've played them over the past few years, and not really have to worry about that. Of course, the teams that have scored 100 on Valmeyer the past two seasons have come out and they played solid fundamental basketball inside and out, and really, if I'm not mistaken, they've often run a full-court press to start. If I remember that correctly, may have the wrong team in mind, but it's going to be about how you react to whatever they throw at you to start, getting your game plan set early, controlling the tempo, and against a team like Valmeyer, that type of offense may not be as big of a threat, even if shots do fall, if you perfect your game plan early on.
Yeah, Woodlawn and Valmeyer warming up. We'll take our second break in the Coach House's Garage's pregame show. If you're in need of a garage to protect your car, prized possession, Coach House Garages has the building for you. Call Daryl Sheridan at 244-1061 for a free on-site estimate. We'll need to take another break. When we come back, we'll talk about Woodlawn. We'll talk about scores from around the area as well. You're listening to the defending Class 1A state champion Woodlawn Cardinals on the Showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn will get you and your home in the holiday mood with huge savings on all La-Z-Boy reclining, Flex-Steel, Paula Deen, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, sectionals, dining rooms, bedrooms, painted accent furniture, and more. With free financing store-wide and a sleigh full of holiday trims, linens, Christmas trees, and garlands. Plus, all tarts are only $1 at the General Store. Let your holiday begin and save now at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn.
Hi, this is Susan Sahaki with People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. People's National Bank is focused on providing the best possible customer service and products to meet the needs of our customers. If you aren't receiving the products and service you deserve, maybe it's time to make a change. Change the name of your bank for the last time and make the switch to People's National Bank.
People's National Bank, proudly serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC.
Sesser Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the Collision Pros. Sesser Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. Back out to the WMIX Sports mobile studios on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens. Talk to your neighbors and talk to State Farm agent Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service plus discounts like a good neighbor. State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. Denny Zawinski and Chris Hugo alongside. I'll give the updated scores going on tonight. Chris will finish it up with the tournament update here. At the end of three quarters, high school girls basketball, Cecil-Valera Waltonville leads Woodlawn at home, 49-17. Also over at the Lebanon tournament with 3:57 to go, Piasaw Southwestern trails Lebanon 54-46. And at the Harrisburg tournament, Gallatin County beat Carmi 72-39 in boys. And another tournament game, Belleville West beat Hazelwood Central 75-61. Chris, catch us up on the Okawville tournament.
You betcha. On Monday night, to open up, the host Okawville Rockets christened their new gymnasium with an 86-59 victory over the Valmeyer Pirates. The Cardinals, of course, defeated the Marissa Coulterville Meteors 54-26. Last night on Woodlawn's night off, it was Valmeyer defeating New Athens. Actually, the other way around, New Athens over Valmeyer 98-49. Doubling them up, and of course, Okawville got another win, 2-0 as of last night, 55-36 over Marissa Coulterville. Then tonight, Okawville defeated New Athens in the opening contest. They're 3-0 in the tournament, 52-41 winners over the Yellow Jackets from New Athens. Okawville, of course, has tomorrow off, and if Woodlawn is able to win the next two, that'll be the championship game on Friday night.
That game will be on AM 940 as well as WMIXsports.com. That's that scoreboard update. As Chris Hugo and I are jamming to the Hulk Hogan Real American. Yes, brought back from the 80s. They are playing that.
Pool definitely runs through here.
Well, these Real Americans are going to take a break. When we come back, we'll have the starting lineups and the opening tip of this ball game between Woodlawn and Valmeyer. You're listening to the defending Class 1A state champion Woodlawn Cardinals on the showcase on WMIX.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next rad weather. A clear, moonlit sky, seasonably cold tonight, a low 24 in the countryside, 28 in town. Tomorrow, plenty of sunshine, a milder afternoon, high 55. Tomorrow night will be clear, a low of 32 to 36. The outlook for Friday, sunny to partly cloudy and mild, a high of 58. Going into the weekend, a lot of clouds Saturday, but it's dry and warm, a high temperature near 60. Next rad weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
We can't believe you missed last week's Saturday Sports Show, presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. To those who tuned in on WMIX or WMIXsports.com, we enjoyed your company. But if you missed the area scores, in-depth interviews with the region's coaches, or missed out on the WMIX Sports question on Twitter and Facebook, the path to forgiveness is easy. Listen to previous Saturday Sports Show episodes on demand at WMIXsports.com. It's that simple. Or next Saturday morning, you could tune in after the 8 o'clock news. Either way, we forgive you.
PNB To Go mobile banking from People's National Bank is here. Sign up for PNB To Go mobile banking and get instant access to your account info with your mobile device. You can check your account balances, transfer funds, pay bills, review recent transactions, and much more. The best part is PNB To Go mobile banking is free.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC, wireless carrier fees may apply.
Talk to your neighbors, then talk to State Farm agent Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service plus discounts. State Farm wants to get you all available discounts. That's why we apply the savings automatically during your quote. Want confirmation that you're getting all the discounts that you're eligible for? There's a State Farm agent right here in Jefferson County who's always happy to help. See Scott Owens in Mount Vernon or call 242-3770.
For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now, back to the showcase on WMIX.
Both teams heading toward the benches as a runner minute to go here before the start of this one. We'll get to the starting lineups. Both sponsored by People's National Bank. Stop by People's National Bank and let them remind you what banking with a local family-owned bank is all about. Visit a branch near you or log on to peoplesnationalbank.com. People's National Bank, member FDIC. I'll turn it over to Chris Hugo for the starting lineups for tonight's ball game between Valmeyer and Woodlawn.
Well, the visitors on the scoreboard tonight, coached by Nathan McSchooler, of course, the Valmeyer Pirates 0-2 in this tournament. They will actually run a 3-guard, 2-forward set. Your guards in the backcourt will be number 12, Ryan Huntersay, number 22, Luke Andrus, and number 23, Hunter Brewer. While in the front court tonight for Valmeyer will be number 20, Zach Williams, a sophomore, and number 33, a senior, Brady Robert. Both of their forwards stand 6'1" on paper. All of their guards are 5'11". Taking a look at your Woodlawn Cardinals starting lineup tonight. For some reason, still in football mode with the starters, but Shane Witzel, the 1-0 Woodlawn Cardinals, they will run a 3-guard, 2-forward set. The backcourt tonight will be number 14, Ty Coleman, number 22, Gabe Owens, number 31, Jason Hateman. Your front court tonight will be number 33. We call him Hollywood. He is Chris Harlow, a senior, and number 35, Jake Robinson, a junior tonight for the Cardinals. You're defending 1A state champs.
People's National Bank reminds you to have instant access to your account anytime, anywhere with online banking from People's National Bank. Log on to peoplesnationalbank.com, member FDIC and equal housing lender. Both teams being introduced here. Valmeyer first, then Woodlawn. Woodlawn is the home team tonight. Chris, the Woodlawn team, the graduated A.J. Webb, Christian Hollenkamp, other people filling in nicely on Monday night. That will have to continue as the season rolls along if Woodlawn wants another deep run in postseason.
Well, no doubt. Of course, that 40% turnover is of the utmost importance for the Cardinals. That's 40% of what led them to a state title a year ago. But, you know, when you come back in 2012, 2013, and you look at this lineup they have going out there tonight, you look at Ty Coleman, a kid that's put in 3 leading up this year. Years of hard work in the program, getting rewarded with a start here these first couple of nights. You look at Gabe Owens, who's just continued to develop over the course of his career at Woodlawn, a freshman coming off the bench to a sophomore star that evolved into a junior that led a team to a state championship a year ago. You look at Jason Hateman out of St. Mary's, of course, third-year letter winner, of course, for these Woodlawn Cardinals. That is somebody that's going to have to step up big this year. Stepped up big in key minutes last year, but as he recurs a regular starting role for Shane Witzel, he is really going to have to step up and put in some quality minutes, as I think he will do. But you take a look at the younger boys in this lineup, Ryan Richardson, somebody you'd like to see maybe get some minutes off the bench this year, but I also look at freshman Ross Owen, among others, and not trying to single anybody out. Logan Wallerman's another one, but Ross Owen's the freshman coming in. Standing 6'2" is another one that you'd like to see maybe get some varsity minutes and non-tournament play and play a lot of JV ball, because when it comes February, March, you expect to see these Woodlawn Cardinals, a team that really know their roles. And those roles are going to be key in making another deep postseason run, starting first at the Woodlawn Regional.
Well, we will take, via the Twitter at WMIX Sports, we will take hints on nicknames. Of course, this showcase kind of got its start with the microwave and, oh, man, Iceman and everything else back in the day, the Assassin and all that stuff. We have an offer of Ty Truth for Ty Coleman. We'll see how that flies for a while. But, again, we'll take names and nicknames. We're always looking to name new players.
Ty Truth is probably a little too close to the truth.
Right.
Everything we've done has pretty well been original or for something like that, or a little bit outside the box. But that might be something we could try and see how it fits.
We're always looking, you know. I mean, some of the names have been retired over the years. Is a long list, that's for sure, because we'll keep doing it, boys and girls wise as well. Woodlawn cheerleaders finishing up their floor routines right now. Both teams at their respective benches getting ready to go. Woodlawn will come out. Valmeyer in their purple jerseys trimmed in white and gold. Woodlawn in their home whites trimmed in red and blue. A nice crowd on hand here from Woodlawn and made the trek west on 15 or 64, however you would like to travel. Maybe came over another way. Another one. That's pretty good, I'll have to admit. Tip controls, we get this one underway by the Woodlawn Cardinals. We'll explain later. Owens with the basketball. It is a man-to-man defense from the Pirates. On the left wing is Phelps getting the nod. That was not told to me in the lineup as Phelps starts over Robinson, so that is something that never got over there, got wrong information. Owens to Harlow, bounce pass over to Robinson, no good. Goes up as he gets the ball, kicks it back out to Chase Phelps, who opens up the scoring. Phelps is starting tonight for,
looks like Ty
Coleman. Valmeyer quickly the other way. We're going to have to be on our toes. They will shoot the basketball within seconds on this end. Luke Andrews with the basketball. On the left side is Williams. Williams goes right wing to Brewer. He drives, kicks it right corner, Undersay. Undersay with it, guarded by Phelps. Back out to Williams. Williams with it in the corner to Undersay. Now he'll hold. Now left wing skip pass to Brewer against the Woodlawn man-to-man. Williams is going to launch a 17-footer up and in. 2-2. We start out. 7 minutes to go in this first quarter. Tied at 2.
Took about 37 seconds to get a shot up. I expected one here. When Undersay had it here in the right corner, I fully expected. I looked down to write down a shot, and he didn't attempt.
Didn't attempt. And now Horn goes off. Substitution. One thing about Valmeyer, they will sub often, early, and freely. Owens to Hateman, Harlow in the right corner, back to Hateman at the right three-point arc area to Owens, top of the key. Now over on the left side to Phelps. Phelps holds on the left wing to Owens. Owens will come down to the free throw line. Jump stop pass to Harlow underneath. Tips it to Phelps. Left block shot, glass good.
Chase Phelps show early on.
He has 4. Chase Phelps with both points. It is 4-2. Shot missed. Rebound to the floor. Owens has it. Lost it. Back to Valmeyer. Valmeyer loses on the floor. Hateman has it. Gets it to Owens. We come the other way. Woodlawn will fly down the floor. Cheerleaders migrating.
Is that a bird pun?
Cardinal cheerleaders are migrating from east to west here in the gymnasium tonight. As that pass went to Phelps to Harlow, goes out of bounds off of Valmeyer. It'll stay Woodlawn basketball. You're not a number. Credit Score Community First Bank of the Heartland. You're a person or business with needs. And through the good and the bad, Community First Bank of the Heartland will stand by you. 6:08 left in the first. Box inbound set for the Cardinals. Phelps to Owens in the corner on the down screen. 3 on the way. It's good. 3 goggles up by the official. And there's a foul away from the ball. I believe it's going to be on Chris Harlow. He got a little handsy underneath. That's his team's first. Basket will count, though. 7-2 Woodlawn with 6:03 to go in the first.
Just a great look from the right side near the baseline, and Gabe Owens just went up and pulled up and got it. And just a beautiful stroke, nothing but the bottom of the net, and a great look by Gabe Owens.
That ball out of bounds. Turnover Valmeyer. It doesn't matter. They will do what they got to do to score. If you can put it on the logo, or put a logo on it, All Stars and Stitches can probably print it for your school, company, organization. They do apparel. See Big Dave at All Stars and Stitches west of Benton. Call 435-5555. Owens to Harlow with tip, pass tip, stolen away. Here comes Valmeyer. The Pirates cruising down the floor. With it on the left side, Williams fadeaway 10-footer from behind the backboard. Forward shot. Ball tips around. Owens throws it out to Harlow. Harlow has it on the left wing, and he's going to be fouled by number 33, Brady Robert, his first team second. This is one of those games Valmeyer will not have to worry about a shot clock in high school basketball because they don't need one. The Grinnell offense. Harlow side out of bounds to Owens in the backcourt. He'll dribble in the front court. Owens to Phelps on the left wing. Not sure what the defense is yet. Owens for another 3. Good. 3 goggles up by the official. That's the second 3 for Owens. 10-2.
As he began that shot in that motion, his back foot was still on the 10-foot volleyball line.
Put the shot up the other way. Williams with it. Rebound, no, back to 14, who's not in my book, and that's a shot and a 3 up for Zach Williams. It is now 10-5. Do you have a 14 in your book?
No, sir.
Okay, great. An unknown soldier. There's a shot. Phelps to the rim on the rebound. Up, no good, and a foul. Boy, nice to see Chase Phelps step up here tonight, be a little more aggressive as he gets his first start of his high school career at the varsity level.
I'm playing well. Has 4 points in the starting role, and I had a chance to make it 5 and 6 if he can connect to the free throw line, as that foul looked to be on Zach Williams, his first, team's third. But this is another kid that if you get 20 minutes out of him and maybe in a starting role, depending upon what happens to some other spots on the roster, just a kid that can continue to lead you to victory and really put in some nice points and some nice offense along the way to help pace this Woodlawn team.
Owens at the line. He'll get another. He made the first. Second one, no good. Robinson on the rebound. Tip from Owens. Glass good. Jake Robinson gets his first points of the game. 13-5 Woodlawn here in the first quarter with 4:44 left. Valmeyer across the timeline. Williams dribbles to the right corner, picks it up in a bad spot, throws it back out front to Undersay. Top of the key. He's guarded by Hateman. Picks up his dribble to Williams, stolen away by Owens. Dunk, nope, layup. Fundamentally sound Gabe Owens with a layup. He's got 8. Timeout, Valmeyer with 4:30 to go in the first quarter. Woodlawn coming out and having some very good possessions here early on.
They are, and they're the faster team here tonight on the tempo thus far in the first 3 minutes and 30 seconds. The thing about Valmeyer and that Grinnell offense is that you may remember a few years ago they were quicker to pop from the outside. This year it looks like they're trying to work the ball around just a little bit more, maybe find more inside shots. And that actually appears to be hurting them in the early going. Woodlawn's been able to force some turnovers. They have forced 3.5, I'll say, here on the night. One I'm not ready really to give them a full turnover on, but nonetheless, they've turned most of those into points. They're up 10 at the moment early on, and you really have to favor them thus far, not just on paper, but the way they played early going.
Crossroads Community Hospital, Lightweight Hours and other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital, a rival emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. They pick our Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. Back from the timeout, Valmeyer with a basketball. Undersay off front, throws it right wing to Williams. Post up to Robert underneath, guarded by Harlow. Robert has the ball back tap, recovered over by the scorer's table by Undersay. Undersay throws it back to Williams, top of the key. 3 on the way, tipped by Hateman off the mark. That rebound thrown back in by Brewer to Owens. It's a rebound and a turnover. Owens has somebody come behind and had it stolen away. Nobody talked to him. Here comes Valmeyer the other way, and that's a foul.
Well, the bull in the China shop across the timeline is going to get them the benefit of a foul here, as that'll actually be on Gabe Owens. And that will be his first. Should just be a second, I think.
Yeah, that is the first foul on him, Gabe Owens, speaking of. Second on the team. Tip in, throw in from half court. That goes out of bounds off of Valmeyer, and he thrown basket. It'll be Woodlawn basketball. Good defense by Chris Harlow. Locations tonight at Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon. Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be the official voice of the showcase. Welcome back to Personal Banking.
Played that like a cornerback coming over the top and just had his eyes on the basketball the entire time. Was able to tap it out of bounds off of the Valmeyer player.
Owens to Phelps to Coleman to Harlow. Corner ball, pocket coming, long 3, no good. Rebound to the floor. Robinson and Undersay tie it up, and it'll go to... Now, this is the confusing part. The arrow's pointing on the scoreboard to guests, but this is the confusing part. They got to find out from the arrow. The arrow's going towards the guests, so Valmeyer gets the ball. It doesn't go the way of the arrow that they're used to looking at here. That's one of those things you got to be careful.
It just so happens in this juncture it's correct.
You have to, you got to look at the arrow, which direction, not who's it's under. There's Chase Phelps. He just reached in. Had the ball loose, dove back in, got a reach foul. That's his first team's third as we play along here in this quarter. Scoreboard update coming up. We have an update from the Harrisburg tournament.
So if I remember, and I'm trying to interrupt you, I think the scoreboard actually switches sides on the scorer's table.
Yes.
In the halves. Making it even more confusing.
It's a confusing little thing. Here comes Valmeyer up the left side. That's Smith for Williams in the corner. He gets it back out front to Undersay. They lose it out of bounds. It'll stay with the Valmeyer Pirates.
Dribbled it off the foot of Gabe Owens out of bounds. It was kick saved by Gabe and a beauty, but it'll remain Valmeyer basketball.
Oh, my.
Yeah, the nicknames are going to keep rolling in.
The nicknames are going to... Hey, tweet us some thoughts about that. There's a backdoor layup. Woodlawn got caught with the pants down defensively. Brewer scores, and it's now 15-7. Woodlawn was not paying attention that time. Owens to Harlow. Went to Owens. Top of the key. Now left side to Harlow. Free throw line jumper from Robinson's long off the mark. Harlow with the rebound. Has to kick it back out to Owens on the left wing. His 3 on the way. Good. 3 goggles up again. He's got 3 threes in the first quarter. 18-7. Woodlawn by 11.
He's hot from the floor. Hasn't missed yet.
Well, he's shooting in an open gym because nobody's home. Backdoor pass. Great pass. Nobody cut. Here's 3 Pirates in, 3 Pirates off the ship.
Well, that's a great effort that time down the floor, but off of the right came the Valmeyer Pirate. Got the pass, it went off his knee, then he kicks it out of bounds. It's never going to work out well, and it'll be Woodlawn basketball. A chance to get more points off the turnovers.
Woodlawn pacing themselves for another 100-point game so far. Owens throws it left side to Ross Owens. Gabe and Ross takes over for Bronson and Dawson. Owens to Hakeman. Left corner 15-footer out off the rim. Hits the floor, rebound to Valmeyer. That's the unknown Pirate. Picked him up on the seat somewhere. That goes to Andrus. Throw tip, and as Ross Owens with another steal. He'll bring it across the timeline, gets it to Gabe Owens on the left wing. Thought about the 3, will pull the trigger, no good, front rim. Tipped around, Valmeyer has it. Valmeyer double team, now gets it out to Brewer. He'll bring it across the timeline quickly, throws it underneath to Burning. His shot blocked by Robinson, that's 2. Actually, that's 1 on Robinson, 4th on Woodlawn. Scoreboard update into 1 at Harrisburg. Hamilton County trails Harrisburg 22-8. Over at Lebanon, just west of us, Lebanon beat Southwestern 63-55 in a Trico. The Yellow Jackets of Chester lose to Trico 63-52, and in wrestling, Carmine beat Olney tonight 48-33. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. So how do you really know your bargain insurance isn't going to cost you big? If you have an accident, talk to someone who knows. Scott Owens, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. Call 242-3770 to get to a better state. Things are flying in on the Twitter handle tonight. It's 1 out of 2 free throws. 18-8, Woodlawn by 10 with 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Kai Coleman to the rim. Dish Robinson, lay over the front of the rim, drops down nice and smooth. Robinson with 4. Nice pass, Coleman. 20-8. Valmeyer in the front court quickly. Spurgeon goes to the rim, loses it, recovered by Burning. Back out front to the Woodlawn Pirates. With it on the left side to stolen away. Hateman stolen away from Andrus. Here come the Cardinals the other way, up 12. 1:45 to go in the first. Owens down the lane, on the dribble, on the jump stop. Throws up a shot, no good. Tip, Robinson up, in. Jake Robinson cleaning up the miss, 22-8. Cardinals by 14. Woodlawn pressures full court man-to-man. Coleman's going to get after Brewer. Coleman is on the floor. He's got the ball. He goes in, dishes to Ross Owens. Glass shot, good. Coleman Owens on the left. Nice teamwork there. 24-8. Cardinals by 16. Their man-to-man defense is all over. Valmeyer may actually be playing too fast right now. That ball tip, that's going to be over. Ooh, should have been over and back. Ooh, my, that was missed. With it on the right side, Smith has it. Throws in the right corner to Spurgeon. On the dribble, double teamed. On the wing, double teamed. Owens and Hateman. And stolen away finally by Owens. Owens is going to dribble it up. Under a minute to go. Woodlawn at 24. On pace for 100 right now. Trying to go 3 years in a row. On Valmeyer. Ross Owens for a three. Rattles in and out. Robinson on the rebound again. Up and no good, but he will go to the free throw line with his being rewarded with hard work.
With a couple of Owenses out there that can shoot the three ball, Danny, it was no surprise. You wonder if they start to hit a little bit more, if it's not going to be a pace for 150 with the Owens brothers out there.
With the way they do not play defense, speaking of Valmeyer, first free throw front rim. Robinson will get another. Chase Phelps back in the game. Gabe Owens out. Woodlawn has an opportunity here if you make some free throws and whatnot. Because Woodlawn's probably going to get some opportunities at the free throw line before this is said and done. Robinson's second free throw up and in, hits 1 out of 2. He has 7. Another sub is Harlow in for Robinson. 43 seconds to go here in the first quarter. Woodlawn leads 25-8. They are playing man-to-man defense. Ross Owens with the tip. Harlow with the recovery. Harlow missed a shot. Owens on the rebound. That would be Ross. Comes out to the right side, dribbles to the top of the key. He's going to be double-teamed. Now he throws it to Hateman, left wing, behind the arc. Jason on the dribble, stops, picks it back out. Ty Coleman between the circles. He'll reset. Coleman will hold with 20 seconds left in the first quarter. Coleman, Owens, that's Ross, Harlow, Phelps, and Hateman for the Cardinals. It looks to be man-to-man by Valmeyer. Nope, they're going to go zone to start with. Owens thought about the three. Coleman thought about it. Now to Hateman. With 4, skip past Owens. Ross is going to have to shoot a long three off the mark, and that's how the first quarter will end. Woodlawn 25, Valmeyer 8. We'll take a break, come back. You're listening to the defending Class 1A state champion Woodlawn Cardinals on the showcase on WMIX.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois welcomes Dr. Beth Conradi to their medical staff. Dr. Conradi specializes in comprehensive pain management using a multidisciplinary team approach by working with other specialists for optimal diagnosis and treatment of pain. Dr. Conradi will treat most conditions of the spine, including management of cancer pain. Dr. Beth Conradi, helping to make life better day after day at the Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois in Mount Vernon. Call 618-242-3778.
Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports or crank us up on WMIX FM, Mount Vernon, Marion, and all of Southern Illinois, a Withers Broadcasting Superstation.
I know you've heard about mortgage rates being all-time lows, but have you done anything about it yet? Hi, I'm Rick Pigg, mortgage lender at Community First Bank. There's never been a better time at buying a home or refinancing an existing mortgage. The sooner you act, the more you save, and we'll be there to help you through every step of the way. For more information, visit us at comfirstbank.net or stop by one of our 5 locations.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Back out to the WMIX Sports mobile studios on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
End of one quarter from Okawville. The Woodlawn Cardinals lead the Valmeyer Pirates 25-8. Danny Zawinski, Chris Hugo alongside. Harlow the Phelps in the corner. Valmeyer back to their man-to-man defense. Owens, that's Ross, top of the key to Coleman on the left wing. Backdoor pass cut to Phelps. Ball to the floor. Valmeyer to the floor. Jump ball coming. That ball will go to the Valmeyer Pirates. Owens, Ross with Gabe, who checks in for Ty Coleman, Phelps, Harlow, and Hateman, part of the Triple H's. from last year.
Good first quarter for the Cardinals, shooting 10 of 20 from the floor for 50%.
Ross Owens on the point. That should be an intentional foul. There was a jersey grab as Owens made the steal, and nothing was called. 27-8. We're high enough up, but we see it. Somebody else has to, too. Amazingly enough, Valmeyer likes to play quick, but Woodlawn is making him play too fast right now.
Well, that's the amazing thing about it. I think your very astute observation there, and that's going to be forcing these Pirates into a lot of errors throughout the night, already 12 turnovers.
With the basketball, that's Williams. He's coming up the left side. He'll throw it backdoor right block to Undersay. Loses out of bounds right through his hands. It'll go to the Woodlawn Cardinals. Come start a banking relationship at Community First Bank. You won't be disappointed. Community First Bank, the Heartland. Welcome back to personal banking with locations in Ina Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon.
Cardinals that time rushed Valmeyer into a bad pass that links the floor, and what happened? The Pirates did not see the Woodlawn defender covering in the front court, and as a result turns into a turnover, unable to get his feet set and establish position.
Hateman to Phelps over on the right wing to Ross Owens. His driving one-hander off the glass is good. A running shot. He's got 6, 29-8. I believe this is Ross Owens' kind of game right here.
Yep.
With the basketball, Williams across the timeline, guarded by Hateman, now doubled by Phelps. Phelps will peel back as Williams goes left side. Throws in the left corner to Robert. His shot from 3, no good. Tips around. Owens had knocked down. Out of bounds off of Ross's hand. It'll stay with Valmeyer underneath their own basket. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studio, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That's who got us here tonight. As Valmeyer inbound the basketball underneath their own basket. With that top of the key. Andrus down the lane, running shot, no good. Tips out of bounds by Harlow. It'll stay with Valmeyer. It'll be their basketball. Don't forget, Crossroads Community Hospital sponsors our player of the game. Wide-weight hours and other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes. Inbounds in the right corner to Andrus. Leaves it for Williams to dribble out between the circles. Goes left side against his Woodlawn man-to-man. Has a tip stolen. Owens hand fighting for it. Off of a Valmeyer player throws it back in off of Owens. He recovers. That's Gabe, goes to the right wing. Gabe with it to the right corner, back out to Ross, top the key. He goes underneath, finds a wide-open Chase Phelps. What a look by Ross Owens to Chase Phelps. 31-8 timeout Valmeyer. And you can tell Nathan McSchooler is not happy with the effort of his Pirates right now.
No, he's not. And last few plays have been a freshman who certainly did not appear to be a freshman on that floor. Great floor awareness, great floor vision by Ross Owens to find Chase Phelps just sitting there at the back door, zip past the inside. And now it's 2 more for Phelps, who had 7. And, both of those kids making the best of good opportunities here tonight against a team like Valmeyer. And certainly this is going to lead to better preparation when it comes to postseason play.
By the time it gets to be February, when postseason starts, Ross Owens will probably only be a freshman in name and not in game by that point of the season. Get you a scoreboard update while we're in a full timeout. We'll tell you the scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Auto insurance is complex. State Farm agent Scott Owens makes it simple with friendly advice when you need it, helping you choose what you need. Call 242-3770 for that deal. At the Murfreesboro tournament, St. Louis Carnahan beat St. Louis Roosevelt 56-45. End of 1, Harrisburg over Hamco 22-8. And Lebanon beat Pioneer Southwestern tonight over West Evanston Lebanon 63-55. Valmeyer quickly down the floor. That basket up and in, and it makes it 31-10. Owens with it left side to Harlow. Harlow has it. He'll throw in the corner to Gabe Owens on the baseline. He got pushed. 2 hands in the back. Williams picks up his second foul. That's the 5th on Valmeyer of the evening. That was an easy one to call just because when you get 2 hands up and the body moves that far, you know it's got to be a foul.
That'll be on Zach Williams, of course, his second.
Inbound, Woodlawn missed the layup. Wide open now. Ross Owens is in the middle of everything. Almost had a steal there. Now quickly up the floor is Valmeyer. Robert tried to throw it underneath to Smith, and he couldn't get a handle on it. Harlow will trigger to Owens. It's Harlow, Ross Owens, Gabe Owens, Chad Phelps. Not Chad. Good Lord, that's his dad. Chase Phelps and Jason Hateman.
You've been Phelps out tonight.
I've been Phelps out. We've had Chance up here. We got Chad. Dad is Chad down there. We got it all over. There's a nice pass. Gabe Owens to Harlow underneath, and that's a score. And it's 33-10. Woodlawn by 23. Andrus will bring it across. Double teamed in the backcourt. Throws it across the timeline to Smith. Now free throw line tip. Ball stolen by Ross Owens. He'll dribble through traffic. Down the middle he goes. Left corner three ball coming from Gabe Owens is good. Three goggles go up once more. That's 4 threes on the night for Gabe Owens. 36-10. Woodlawn by 26. Quickly, Valmeyer in the front court. Robert with it for three on the way. No good. Ball tip. Rebound, though, by Andrus. So Valmeyer gets it back out to Robert. Top of the key. His three draws nothing but the baseline. It goes out of bounds. And it'll belong to Woodlawn. Community First Bank with more Jefferson County locations than anyone else. Locally owned with decisions made here. Proud supporters of Jefferson County locations in Ida, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon. To piggyback that scoreboard update at the half, Harrisburg leads Hamilton County 41-13 at the half. Phelps with it on the left wing, top of the key to Harlow. Right side Coleman, who checked in for Hateman. Robinson's back in for Ross Owens. Gabe Owens for another three, rattles in and out. Ball hits the floor. Ty Coleman trying to back tap and steal a rebound, got caught for his first foul, and the 5th on Woodlawn. It's one of those games, Chris, you can get in some really bad habits if you're Woodlawn, being up so much and start reaching for the basketball.
You can, but thankfully, out of those 5 fouls, only 1 apiece on the 5 out there on the floor right now. So nobody's in foul trouble this early, but certainly don't want to develop that habit. It appears with only having 1 foul apiece that everybody's learned from their mistakes.
Williams has it in the front court. With it on the left side. Down the lane he goes. Underneath layup, it's the bottom side of the rim. Robinson rebounds to Gabe Owens. Owens across the timeline to the left wing. Pass underneath to a cutting Phelps, who gets to Coleman. He has to dribble back out. Coleman to Owens to Phelps on the left wing. 17-foot at the heels on the three-point line is good.
Chase Phelps able to do what is lacking so much in basketball today. Mid-range jumper. It wasn't one of those where the feet were on the line. It was a legit 17-footer.
It is a legit one. That ball's stolen away. Woodlawn forces another turnover. With it to Owens, with it to Robinson. It's now 40-10. Woodlawn on top. 40-10. Woodlawn on top of Valmeyer. That layup missed by Smith. He got back behind the defense, missed an open layup. Robinson on the rebound. Coleman has it to Owens. Woodlawn leads 40-10 with 4 minutes to go in the first half. Cardinals have the basketball. Owens with it. Down the lane he goes. Leaves it for Harlow. Harlow at the 15-foot mark makes the shot from the free throw line. Chris Harlow, he's got 4. 42-10 Woodlawn. Up on the right wing is Spurgeon for Valmeyer. Guarded by Harlow. Now he lost his dribble. Has to get to somebody. Looks. Stolen tip. Coleman to Harlow. Harlow across the timeline. Looking for Coleman. Backdoor cut. Double dribbled. Oh, Coleman had a wide open layup and fumbled the basketball.
Well, that's one of those where he kind of saw the basket happening before he ever had the basketball. Got distracted by that emotion. Turns the ball over. Down 32. Valmeyer has a good chance to set something up here on a length of the floor inbound. But
I think Coleman was in between steps to dunk it one-handed or two. We're not sure. Coleman goes to the floor. Valmeyer has to get the ball back. That's over and back. Coleman went to the floor in the front court. Valmeyer probably went down to the ground. The ball rolled to the backcourt. Coleman didn't touch the basketball, so it's over and back.
Coleman is one of your clean, dirty players. And by that, I mean he's always in there, always has his nose into everything, but doesn't do anything wrong. Whether it's just incidental contact with feet getting tangled up, somehow always manages to find that turnover.
With the basketball, Harlow for three. It's off the front iron, rolls over back. Wallerman can't get it for Woodlawn. It's rebounded by Undersay. He gets it left wing to Andrus. In the corner to Smith. They lob pass, skip across now to Brewer. And a hand check on Gabe Owens, his second, team 6.
I saw an extended arm coming from the left. I did not see a Gabe Owens reach. But be that as it may, I had a better viewpoint than the officials.
Well, yeah. Gabe will sit. He's got 2, so Ross will come in and take his spot. And Valmeyer will trigger underneath their own basket here with a box set here at Okawville. They throw it into the right corner to Brewer. They give post side to Andrus. He goes underneath, picks up his dribble lane, kicks him back out to Brewer. His 3 on the way is good. That's what we're talking about with Valmeyer. They can score in bunches. They just got 3 points there. You got to be careful if they get hot. Coleman across the timeline. With it, throws a right side Wallerman to the right elbow. Picks up his dribble. Ball tip, stolen away by Valmeyer. Here they come on a 3-on-1. Andrus around Coleman. Layup good. Actually, that was Brewer who got the layup. My apologies. 42-15. Owens, that's Ross down the baseline. Dishes Robinson. Glass good in the foul. Ross Owens, for a freshman, sees things that most freshmen don't see till they're seniors. And the game is a little slower for him than others right now.
And as of right now, Jake Robinson's benefited a couple of times from Ross Owens. He has 11 on the night, going to the line for the and one.
And the other thing about that is, as a post player or a player on this team, if you know you get somewhere on the floor, Ross Owens is a guy that can get it to you. As Robinson completes the conventional three-point play, he's in double digits now with 12. 45-15. Goes on the left side to Luke Andrus on the left wing. He'll hold, go top of the key. Now to Brewer between the circles. To the top of the key, loses it. Robinson has the basketball. Coleman will bring it across the timeline. Between the circles. Holds up one hand. Now gets around his man. Dishes off to Waterman on the block. Goes up for a shot, and he's fouled. That'll go on Andrus, his second, team seventh, and that will send Logan Wallerman to the line to shoot two. We'd like to welcome all those at Woodlawn High School working tonight, listening in on WMIX 94.1 FM. Just had a text come in. That free throw from Wallerman's good. He gets one more. Woodlawn right now touching 50 on a pace with 46 points with minute 44 left in the first half. Next free throw from Wallerman, also good. He has two. 47-15, Woodlawn by 32. Waltonville played last night. With it on the left wing is Williams. He'll throw it left side to Undersay, loses on the ground. Frustrated, he's going to pick it up, launch a three, and miss. Rebound Harlow. Well, we got a foul. Uh-oh, what do we got here? That's going to be on Ty Coleman. He just got caught shoving off, and that foul's on Coleman. That's the 17th foul on Woodlawn. It's a rebound and a turnover and a foul. Harlow will step out. Hateman will come back in, and that'll send Zach Williams to the line while he gets ready. We'll tell you you're not a number of credit score Community First Bank of the Heartland. You're a person or business with needs, and through the good and the bad, Community First Bank of the Heartland will stand by you. 1:30 to go in the first half. Woodlawn leads 47-15. Front end missed. Robinson on the rebound to Ross Owens. The freshman will bring it across the timeline. He's going to go to the left side. Throw back right side, Hateman. Hateman between the circles. Boy, hand check pretty good, and there's the foul. I was waiting as Williams got a nice little two-hand hand check on Hateman that time. Should be his third. That's three. No signs of him coming out. Hateman will go to the line to shoot the one and bonus. Stay tuned for the Rend Lake College halftime show. Scoring stats and scores from this one. Hateman got bloodied up. He's going to have to go to the bench to get cleaned up. Gabe Owens will come in for him to shoot the free throws. There you go. Points will go to Hateman. Halftime show by Rend Lake College, where you can save thousands of dollars on your education. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu to see which of the more than 100 degree and certificate programs is right for you. We'll see here. First free throw up and in. He'll get another.
So Hateman has one on the night.
I believe that's where it goes. It goes to Hateman.
It's supposed to be his foul, his shot.
Yep. Hateman's still trying to get. He got cut on the lip or something. He's got a towel over there. Oh, my goodness. Gabe Owens missed that on purpose, probably. No, just kidding. Robinson battles for the rebound. Bodies to the floor. Coleman, Wallerman. Good hustle by the white jersey. Owens down the lane gets fouled. Bodies everywhere, and Ross Owens will go back to the free throw line. Should be to shoot the 1-and-1. That's the 9th team foul on Valmeyer.
Ross Owens butted into that one, like literally.
Yes, he did. Owens was on the floor. Robinson was on the floor. Wallerman was on the floor. And Woodlawn got the basketball because of the hustle. Owens' first shot up, rattles in and out. Rebound Robinson. His shot from two, no good. Front iron, Ross Owens went in there, couldn't find it. Rebound to Andrus. Andrus across the timeline. Right side pass, Brewer on the block. Spinning fadeaway, 15-footer hits the side of the backboard. Coleman on the rebound. He'll come up the right side of the floor for the Cardinals in the front court to Owens. Oh, my, I thought he was going to shoot it. Owens with it, was behind near the volleyball line on the wing. Thought about it. And Ross Owens went baseline. He got pushed out of bounds by Burning. That's 10 on Valmeyer. And Ross Owens will go back to the free throw line to shoot two. Has 6. Missed his only free throw attempt of the night. Owens at the line. Woodlawn leads 48-15 with 45 seconds to go in the first half. First free throw up front of the iron, no good. Ross has missed 2 in a row. Second one will come from Ross. He makes the free throw. Has 7 in the game, 49-15 Woodlawn with 45 seconds to go. They're man-to-man defense as they have been all game. Undersay to the free throw line. shot from 15, rattles off the iron, no good. Wallerman with the rebound. He gets it to Owens. Owens up the left side in the front court to the middle of the floor to the free throw lane. Shot from 12, good. Gabe Owens now with 16 in the game. I have 51-15. That's what it is. 22 seconds to go. On the left side front court is Andrus for Valmeyer. Woodlawn man-to-man. As Andrus goes between the circles, goes right side to Undersay. Gets around Coleman as he was reaching. Undersay for a three, no good, and a foul. That will give coaches gray hair when a guy is fouled on the jump shot as Coleman picks up his third foul, fouling a guy on a three-point shot.
I guess there was contact there somewhere.
Well, there somewhere was, according to the official. First of 3 free throws is up and in. He'll get 2 more. Coleman's got 3 fouls. He got caught with his hands in the cookie jar, and Sean Hodge will come into the ball game with 9.8 seconds left to go in the first half. Second free throw's good. He'll get another. Hodge for Coleman as Coleman has 3 fouls. Coleman got caught reaching a little too much, trying to pickpocket, get a quick layup the other way. Third free throw's good. Undersay hits all 3 free throws, his first 3 points of the game, 51-18. With it across the timeline, Owens down the lane. Had a wide open layup, like the pass to Robinson on the block. Jump hook, no good. Owens tip back, no good. Rebound to the floor. And that's how this first half wins. Your first half score, Woodlawn 51, Valmeyer 18. We'll step out for a break, come back for the Red Lake College halftime show with scores, stats, and scores around the area. You're listening to the defending Class 1A state champion Woodlawn Cardinals on the showcase on WMIX.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next rad weather. A clear, moonlit sky, seasonably cold tonight, a low 24 in the countryside, 28 in town. Tomorrow, plenty of sunshine. A milder afternoon, high 55. Tomorrow night will be clear, a low of 32 to 36. The outlook for Friday, sunny to partly cloudy and mild, a high of 58. Going into the weekend, a lot of clouds Saturday, but it's dry and warm, a high temperature near 60. Next rad weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Wouldn't it be amazing if there was somewhere you could listen to knowledgeable discussion, interviews with a great mix of coaches, get the scores, and be entertained? You must have missed last week's Saturday Sports Show. Give AM 940 a couple of hours every Saturday morning after the 8 o'clock news, and we'll give you the info you need like no one else can. It's your best option this winter sports season. The Saturday Sports Show on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. Powered by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be.
Paying bills can be such a hassle. Write a check, find an envelope and a stamp, mail it, and repeat. Bill pay with People's National Bank can save you time and money. Just go to peoplesnationalbank.com, log in, and pay all of your bills without using a single stamp. Pay anyone, any time of the day, instantly. Stop by People's National Bank today, and we'll help you get started.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois since 1909. Member FDIC.
Reinventing the driving experience is where exceptional is the rule. Hi, Roy Schmidt, Lincoln dealer at Ford Square, Mount Vernon. Lincoln is putting standards back into luxury without breaking the bank. Save thousands off MSRP on your favorite Lincoln, including $5,400 off a 2012 Lincoln MKZ with available voice action sync, MyKey technology, and even rain-sensing wipers. You can also save $4,750 off of a 2012 MKT and $3,000 off of a new 2013 MKS. How about $6,250 off of a 2012 Lincoln MKX with best-in-class fuel economy and intelligent all-wheel drive? Come see one of our sales reps to save big and drive away in Lincoln Luxury or any Ford models. New or pre-owned at Ford Square, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois. And visit us online at fordsquare.com or find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Your future is calling. With a GED test and some help from Ren Lake College, you can answer the call. The current test expires at the end of 2013 and your scores will expire too if you don't finish and pass the test by then. Don't feel prepared? Don't worry, we can help. Visit finishtheged.com to learn more. Don't miss the chance to turn one small step into your next big opportunity, like college, a better job, and the respect you deserve. Finish your GED by the end of 2013. Questions? Call Ren Lake College's Adult Education and Literacy Department today at 437-5321.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Ren Lake College Halftime Show starts now.
Halftime at Okawville. The Woodlawn Cardinals lead the Valmeyer Pirates 51-18. here on the Red Lake College Halftime Show. Red Lake College, you can get a quality education and save thousands. Log on to rlc.edu to see which program is right for you. We're going to take a break, come back, scoring and stats from this one, as well as scores from around the area. You're listening to the defending Class 1A state champion Woodlawn Cardinals on the Showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn will get you and your home in the holiday mood with huge savings on all Lazy Boy reclining, Flex Steel, Paula Deen, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, sectionals, dining rooms, bedrooms, painted accent furniture, and more. With free financing store-wide and a sleigh full of holiday trims, linens, Christmas trees, and garlands. Plus, all tarts are only $1 at the General Store. Let your holiday begin and save now at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital with our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge. The entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. Daily schedules, scores, and more. Find WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the Showcase on WMIX.
Halftime at Okawville. The Woodlawn Cardinals lead the Valmeyer Pirates 51-18. Denny Zawinski and Chris Hugo alongside. Mr. Hugo, you have been diligently pecking away at the calculator and whatnot over there. Go ahead and give us the stats and scoring from the first half.
Actually, I took the opportunity to catch up on words with friends during the break, for those who might be curious. All the two games caught up with, for those who may be listening, who may be playing me at the moment.
That's pretty good multitasking.
As we take a look first at your team stats, we'll take a look at the Woodlawn Cardinals. From the inside, the first half, they were a hot 59.2%, 16 of 27. From the outside, shot 40%, 4 of 10. They were 19 of 37 from the floor for 51.3%. Take a look at your team shooting now for the Valmeyer Pirates. They shot 40% from inside, 4 of 10. They were 2 of 9 from the outside for 22%, 6 of 19 from the floor for 31%. Free throw shooting, the Woodlawn Cardinals were just 7 of 12 for 58%, while Valmeyer was 4 of 6 for 66.7%. Rebounding edge belongs to the Cardinals, 18-9. Of course, they had 11 offensive boards, 7 defensive. Valmeyer pretty balanced, 5 off the offensive glass, 4 defensive rebounds. Turnover disadvantage weighs heavily in disfavor, I guess you could say, for the Valmeyer Pirates, 20-5. Taking a look at your individual scores, Hunter Brewer leads the Pirates with 9. Zach Williams has 5. Ryan Huntersay with 3. Jared Burning has a point for the Pirates. The Woodlawn Cardinals, led by Gabe Owens with a game-high 16. Jake Robinson has 11. Chase Phelps, the junior, being the starting nod tonight, has 9. Freshman Ross Owens off of the bench has 7. 4 points from Chris Harlow, the senior leader. 2 points from Logan Wallerman off the bench via the free throws. And Jason Haveman has 1, courtesy of a Gabe Owens free throw, believe it or not. And that is how we have our halftime score of the defending state champion Woodlawn Cardinals 15, the Valmeyer Pirates, 51, the Valmeyer Pirates 18. A little bit of a number reversal there.
All right, it is.
More friends will do that to you.
Yeah, it will. Red Lake College Halftime Show. They offer over 100 degree certificate programs for thousands less. Log on to rlc.edu to see how you can save thousands. Remember our social media. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports, or go to our Facebook page, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Like us there. Also, we have a website, www.WMIXsports.com. Scores, archives, highlights, calendar, schedule games we're going to have here on WMIX as well. We'll step out for our final break of the Red Lake College Halftime Show. Around that corner, we'll have the second half action from Okawville. You're listening to the defending Class 1A state champion Woodlawn Cardinals on the Showcase on WMIX.
Do you farm or operate an agriculture-based business? Then Community First Bank is for you. Hi, I'm Steve Down, Agribusiness Lending Officer at Community First Bank. With our roots firmly planted in Jefferson County, we offer the stability, strength, and personal attention that you deserve. Community First Bank wants to be your financial partner with customized products for both your personal and farm banking needs. Stop by any of our 5 convenient Jefferson County locations to see how we can help your business grow.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
So how do you really know your bargain insurance isn't going to cost you big if you have an accident? Talk to someone who knows. Scott Owens, your State Farm agent in Mount Vernon. He can help make sure you have the coverage you need while saving money in the process. Get to a better state. See State Farm agent Scott Owens at 1810 Broadway in Mount Vernon and begin a saving full relationship. Or call 242-3770. That's 242-3770.
We're worldwide. This is The Showcase on WMIX and WMIXSports.com. Presented by Community First Bank.
51-18 here at Okawville. Woodlawn leads Valmeyer. We'll give you a scoreboard update before we get started here in the second half. Here tonight in the first game, Okawville beat New Athens 52-41. At the Harrisburg tournament, Gallatin County beat Carmine 72-39. And at Trico, Chester lost to Trico 63-52. At the Lebanon tournament, just west of us, it was Lebanon over Piasaw Southwestern 63-55. And over at the Murfreesboro tournament, St. Louis Carnahan beat Roosevelt 56-45. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Talk to your neighbors and talk to State Farm agent Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Great service plus discounts like a good neighbor. State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. 51-18, Denny Zawinski with Chris Hugo, the voice of Mount Vernon Rams Athletics here on WMIX. And, Chris, it's one of those things where Woodlawn needs to continue to forge ahead, take care of business, and Valmeyer needs to do something, or this one is almost in doubt, maybe for good in doubt if they don't get something going.
Being positive, yes, I'd have to agree with that statement. Down 33 at the break. They've just been cold. And, you know, the Grinnell offense is effective when you're able to make your shots, but they've struggled from the floor tonight, shooting just about 31%. So the positive reinforcement would say, you know, keep executing that plan, just see if you can get some better looks from the basket and maybe start to make some shots, get back into this one. But reality, if it sets in anytime soon, they're going to have to do a lot of making up in a quick hurry. And with Woodlawn starting out the basketball in this second half, it may be easier said than done for the Valmeyer Pirates.
Got to mention some listeners coming back from the Selmaville Junior High Girls Tournament, where tonight Woodlawn beat Okawville 27-25. So the Lady Warriors will play in the title game there in Selmaville on Friday night at 8 p.m. Woodlawn will be busy on Friday night. Woodlawn with the basketball. Here comes a three ball from Jason Hateman on the right wing, long off the back of the iron. Harlow high for the rebound. Kicks it back out to Hateman. Cardinals will start again. Sorry, I blew you out of the water there.
Very good.
With the basketball, Robinson underneath. Kiss, no good. Rolled over the iron. Robinson tries again. Shot, no good. But Robinson will go to the line and shoot two. What a nice hustle play by Jake Robinson. He's been very active on the glass tonight. Half foul on Brewer, his second, team's first. Jake Robinson the line to shoot two. To piggyback on that scoreboard update, Madison leads Columbia over at Lebanon 39-22. That's in the early third quarter. First free throw by Jake Robinson is good. Got an idea for a nickname from him. It just hit me.
Oh, yeah?
It may be too very obvious. We'll vote on this on the way back in our WMIX Sports Mobile Studios driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler, as he makes both. It's too obvious, basically. Just hit me. That's how it works sometimes. Valmeyer with a basketball. They're going to throw underneath, and Harlow with a steal. Gets it to Gabe Owens. Cardinals fly down the floor the other way. Owens between the circles to Hateman on the right wing. He'll go right baseline, kick, tip. It'll go with Woodlawn. You're not a number of credit score. Community First Bank of the Heartland. You're a person or business with needs, and through the good and the bad, Community First Bank of the Heartland will stand by you. Woodlawn inbounds to the aforementioned Robinson, the right corner to Owens. Golly, he got shoved quite a far way. There comes a three ball for the right corner from Phelps. Front iron, Harlow shoved. Hateman got the rebound. Here's Phelps. Hateman in the middle of the lane. Catch, shoot, 10-footer front of the iron. No good. Williams on the rebound. He'll bring it up into the front court. He gets around all the white-shirted Cardinals. That's a double dribble. Yep. Hateman made a run at him. He got corralled, and Harlow came in on his backside. His peripheral vision, he couldn't see him. Had to kind of hook the ball, and he double dribbled with a basketball. Nice to see Woodlawn coaching legend Mike McClure in the house tonight.
I was thinking the exact same thing as I saw him get up at the half.
Talking to Okawville head coach John Krause over across the way below us.
A lot of people may not realize Mike spent a great deal of time here in Okawville.
Oh, yeah. Robinson on the miss. That's a lot of wind standing over in that corner between those two. Valmeyer has the basketball. Coming the other way. On the right wing with it is Williams. Around the screen. Thought about the three. Couldn't get it. Get it to Andress. Tried a three. Hateman shut that down. Williams on the wing. Throws it inside. Stolen Robinson. Hateman brings it up. Here comes Gabe Owens across timeline. Oh, Chase Phelps backdoor cut. What a pass. Half court to right box. Phelps from Gabe Owens. 55-18. Back the other way goes Valmeyer with the basketball under say, throws it up, off the rim, no good. Owens on the rebound. Woodlawn coming the other way. Owens on the right wing, no look pass, Harlow left block, behind the back pass to Robinson. Shot, no good off the mark. Boy, beautiful passing by Woodlawn. They're giving Robinson a hard time going down the floor about missing that one. With it on the left wing is Brewer. Fouled by Harlow on the backside. Hey, the world's back on its axis. The Washington Wizards won their first game the night of the year here on November 28th.
Who are they?
John Wall played for them. I couldn't tell you the other 14 cats on the roster.
That's the NBA?
That would be the NBA, the association, the other association. Top of the key, near the timeline, is Robert for Valmeyer. Leads it for Williams. Woodlawn man-to-man, 5-5 to go in the third. Woodlawn leads 55-18. Williams top of the key to Andress between the circles. Timeout for Valmeyer. Nathan McSchooler doesn't like what he sees. It's a 30-second timeout. While they do that, we'll tell you, need T-shirts, hoodies, letterman's jackets, or any type of apparel for your school, organization, or business. See Big Dave at All Stars and Stitches just west of Benton High School, or call 435-5555. It gets to a point, I'm not wanting to telling coaches what to do, Chris, but it does get to a point where this offense has been in effect for as long as you and I have been over here doing games. When it doesn't work year after year after year, does one have to change that mentality, or does one keep forcing it through? Ooh, I've got you on the spot, sorry.
I'm not on the spot, just trying to think of the right way to say this to be a little bit more political. I'm a if it's not broke, don't fix it sort of guy, but this is clearly broken. And it's just one of those things where it's nice. It keeps kids coming out because they get a chance to shoot the ball, but it depends on if you'd rather win a lot of games and go deep in the postseason or would like to have a program. And for the case of Valmeyer, I think in this case, while it may not be getting you a lot of wins on the floor, it keeps kids coming out, keeps them out of trouble, and keeps them where they need to be. That's in a gymnasium or an athletic event in the winter, and so you might as well keep it.
Nothing hurts worse than a timeout and a 5-second call on the inbound. Robinson, Owens, top of the key. Free ball on the way. Off the mark, Hateman tips to Harlow. Harlow looks, get past Owens, hits the hand, hits his face, goes out of bounds. Soccer play that time. The ball hit his head, kicked over to the other side. With that, WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That's how we got here tonight. Across the timeline, Valmeyer with the basketball. They steal it. Hateman and Owens. Hateman looks off the defender, goes up, lost it, tipped out of bounds, and it belonged back to the Woodlawn Cardinals. A previous mentioned scoreboard update brought to you by State Farm Insurance. And Scott Owens, talk to your neighbors and talk to Scott Owens. See why State Farm insures more drivers than Geico and Progressive combined. Like a good neighbor, State Farm agent Scott Owens is there. So up top the key for the Cardinals to the free throw line. Extended Hateman, left side 15-footer, good. Jason Hateman with 3 points, 57-18, Cardinals up. They're going to go to 2-0. Timeout again, Valmeyer. Well, that's interesting. That would be their fourth timeout, because by my count, they will only have one left. What the timeout? Locations in Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon, and 1 in Ina. Community First Bank, the Heartland, is proud to be the official voice of the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Member FDIC. With 5 minutes to go in the third quarter, Valmeyer trails Woodlawn 57-18. Back-to-back timeouts with a span of about 2 minutes. Chris Hugo shaking his head. It's one of those deals. Frustration mounting.
And it's just one of those things where you, at this point, I know it's a 39-point ball game, and I know frustration is paramount at this juncture of the third quarter, but maybe you can set something up here and be able to lead to something that's going to lead to a flow of offense, but just tough when you're down by that much.
It is tough. Valmeyer has the basketball. They'll bring it up court. Follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. We have lots of scores and information going on there as Jason Hateman fouls. Did that nice times. You can go to our Facebook page as well, facebook.com/WMIX Sports. Lots of information we post there daily. Content as well. Go to our website, WMIXsports.com. Our scoreboard update posted both our Facebook page and on our website as well. Valmeyer with it on the left wing. Free ball on the way is short from Robert, rebounded by Chase Phelps. Phelps across the timeline, kicks it off Robinson, shot fake, glass, good, and a foul. Jake Robinson, I think he's obviously been in the weight room, gotten a lot stronger in the off-season one. but his body control around the rim tonight and Monday night been very good as well.
Oh, what was probably the most impressive aspect of that is that he was able to shift the direction of his upper body while keeping his lower body down low to draw the foul. Was able to get a better look at the basket that way. Was able to get the shot. Instead of shooting for 2 now, he's shooting for a third.
And he, being Robinson, with 16 points. That shot's good. Completes the three-point play. Got quiet as a library in here. 60-18. Woodlawn up. Decently on pace for 100. A little behind that right now, though. Coleman on the floor underneath the Valmeyer basket. 2 Pirates fighting with him over the basketball. Looking for some bounty, and they couldn't find it. The possession arrow will go to Woodlawn. No, okay. So the arrow point... okay.
That makes sense.
Yeah, they're going to have to do something with that because that's very confusing with everybody. Top of the key with it to Roberts. Robert holds above his head for Valmeyer, throws it underneath, and that's a foul on Ty Coleman. He got caught reaching again. That's 4.
I thought that was a nifty little device down there until this.
Well, the problem is, we'll tell you this. Picture this. Home on one side, guest on the other. The possession arrow was pointing toward Woodlawn's end of the basket, but it was Valmeyer's ball. That's the problem. As Valmeyer misses the shot, gets the rebound, and as Brady Robert goes up for a shot, he's fouled. Woodlawn getting a tad bit lackadaisical here in this third quarter with defense and rebounding. That's the 3rd foul on Harlow, and that'll send Brady Robert to the line. So Woodlawn on your radio dials going to the right. The arrow on the scoreboard that is at the scores table, everybody can see, was pointing to the right, which is Woodlawn's direction. And normally when you see that arrow, it means that way. Well, that doesn't mean that. It means the guest had it, which means it goes back to Valmeyer. Decently confusing, if that picture was drawn well enough for you at home. First points for Valmeyer in the quarter. 60-19, Cardinals lead the Pirates. Coleman across the timeline, throws it left to Phelps at the left elbow. He's going to throw it to the free throw line to Robinson, has to get it back out of traffic to Phelps between the circles. Chase kicks it for Hateman around a ball screen. Good move in the lane, dish Robinson up and in. Wow. Robinson with a big quarter. He's got 7-19 in the ball game, and it's 62-19 Woodlawn. Here comes a 3 ball from Valmeyer off the front of the iron. No good. Harlow with the rebound. Chris will bring it up the left side in the backcourt. Has to double around 2 defenders. Hateman to Coleman. Coleman right wing, deep 3-point line in the front court. 5 new Pirates coming in the next dead ball. Hateman will go right side to Coleman. Let right wing 3 ball in the way front of the iron. No good. Rebounded by Williams. Williams will come the other way for Valmeyer. He'll throw it up in the front court to Smith. Back to Spurgeon. Back to Smith. Posted up on Coleman. Shot good. Rattled in and out. Dropped back down. 62-21. Woodlawn by 41. Heading the other way. Coleman will bring it across the timeline. Between the circles. Throws it to Phelps. Free throw line extended. In the lane. Shot from 15. Good. Chase Phelps, that would be something. If he could get that mid-range shot, that could be a nice offensive weapon for Woodlawn. Right wing, Spurgeon, 3, front of the iron. Robinson, another rebound. He's got to be getting close to a double-double. Has the points. Not sure about the rebounding. Coleman will bring it across the timeline. Between the circles. He's looking at somebody to cut out. He's going to have to quit looking off somebody and staring at a guy to pop out. That'll be against a better team. Could be a steal. Hateman on the right wing from Coleman to the free throw line. Down the lane, pull up 10-footer. Good. Nice move. Going to his offhand, left side, 66-21. Left wing, Valmeyer. Roberts had it. Now top of the key, Andrus. 3 on the way. Good. Luke Andrus with a 3. 66-24. Coleman across the timeline. It's a foul. Wow, that was a foul. No call. Coleman dishes underneath Harlow. Glass no good. Harlow will go to the line and shoot 2. Little 2-hand shove on Coleman out the timeline. Guy's like, now Lee, I got called with a hand in a cookie jar. And some guy comes up, 2-hand shoves me in the middle of everybody and can't get a foul. You and I can see that. We're way up here.
Right.
As Chris Harlow will go to the line. This is the first. That's one thing in a game in 3 quarters, and I don't want to hit the panic button yet. It's a long way in this season, but it's one of those deals where Woodlawn is going to have to improve the free throw shooting as this year goes along. Harlow will get one more, and I know it's tough to say when you're up 42, but it's little things like that when it's better teams. That'll come back. Harlow makes 1 out of 2. He has 5. He goes out. He's not happy at free throw shooting. He smacks the padded chair a little bit. Ross Owens cackling at him. 3-point shot on the way on the other end from Brewer. That shot no good. Robinson with another rebound. He's got to be double range. Phelps on the right wing. Free throw line. Deshaun Hodge. His 3 on the way. Good. 3 goggles up for Sean Hodge. And it's 70-24 Woodlawn with 1:50 to go. There's a steal. Ty Coleman from Brewer. Coleman leaves it out. Hodge recovers with Wallerman. Now to Coleman. Coleman will bring it across the timeline. Coleman has the basketball to the right side, down the lane, kicks it off Hodge, loses it, ball on the floor, out of bounds off Valmeyer. And Woodlawn will trigger underneath their own basket as Ross Owens will check into the ball game. So right now for Woodlawn, you have Ty Coleman, Sean Hodge, Ross Owens, Bryson Sanders, and Logan Wallerman. A lot of JV kids out here. Ross Owens to Ty Coleman. Now in the corner, Wallerman. He's going to launch a 3 ball. That's off the mark. Rebound weak side. Hodge goes up. Shot. Rattles in. Sean Hodge with 5 quick points. Wow. Yeah. 72-24. Valmeyer quickly the other way. There's a foul. Out of bounds underneath the basket. It's the 5th on Woodlawn. And that foul's on Sean Hodge reaching in. Feeling good about making those 5 quick points. He's feeling it. Underneath their own basket, Valmeyer throws it out top the key to Undersay. Dribbles to the left side. Underneath backdoor cut from Brewer. He's fouled. He'll go line and shoot 2. Now I think you're starting to see the old lazy habits come out. You know what I mean on defense?
That'll happen up 48, but you can't have that happen ever.
Uh-oh. Ty Coleman picked up his 5th foul. Maybe not. Whose foul was that? Hodge. Oh, it was on Hodge.
Said it right first time.
Hodge with the foul. I thought Ty Coleman had been changed to him. He was walking over toward the bench, and everybody kind of had that look like, oh, you're coming out. And it wasn't. Kind of faked everybody out. Second free throw up, no good off the mark. Rebound hits the floor. Coleman with the rebound. There he is again. He is in the middle of everything. Uh-oh, he's going to get picked from behind because somebody wants him. That is Brewer all over him after the missed free throws. Coleman to the floor. Hodge recovers. Gets it out to Ross Owens, top of the key. Owens to Hodge in the right corner. Skip pass across to the left block for Wallerman. The Sanders is up and in. Bryson Sanders gets on the board. That's 74 points. 74-24. Coleman on the steal again. Ty Coleman going to the rim. Shot, glass, no good, but he'll go to the line and shoot 2. Ty Coleman was going to get to the rim that time no matter what.
He was heck bent.
Yes, he was. Is that a word you can use on Words with Friends? Heck bent?
No.
Oh,
I tried.
Okay.
Words with Friends is very kind everyday language and jargon.
Oh, it is not. Coleman, front rim. There's 6 guys that played for Woodlawn. He front rimmed it. And now he'll get another one. He'll get one more. Encouragement from his teammates on the bench, somewhat. Shot good. There he goes. He stroked that one. Got 1 out of 2. 75-24. Woodlawn now on pace exactly to get 100. Brewer with it, goes to the right side. Coleman to the floor. Brewer picks it up. Now goes in the corner. That's Robert with a basketball. Gets it to Undersay on the right wing with 30 seconds to go. Woodlawn, as Undersay goes to the rim and scores. Woodlawn up 75-26 with 22 seconds left to go. Across the timeline is Ty Coleman. Coleman with a basketball. Clean the circle, 14 seconds. Dribbles with it to the right side. Now gets around Brewer. Will try to, and Brewer reaches in and foul. That's the 5th on Valmeyer. That's the 3rd on Brewer. With 10 seconds to go in the 3rd quarter, Woodlawn leads 75-26 in front of a sparse late-night crowd. Oh, late evening. Hodge to Coleman. Coleman's going to the rim again. Left-hand layup good. Ty Coleman, he's going to get his time tonight. He's got a bucket. 77-26. Valmeyer on the right wing. Last 3-pointer at the horn. Front of the iron, no good. 3 quarters in the book here at Okawville. It's Woodlawn 77, Valmeyer 26. You're listening to the defending Class 1A state champion Woodlawn Cardinals on the showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn will get you and your home in the holiday mood with huge savings on all Lazy Boy reclining, Flex Steel, Paula Deen, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, sectionals, dining rooms, bedrooms, painted accent furniture, and more. With free financing store-wide and a sleigh full of holiday trims, linens, Christmas trees, and garlands. Plus, all tarts are only $1 at the general store. Let your holiday begin and save now at Newell Furniture and the general store in Woodlawn.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital. With our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, the entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. Daily schedules, scores, and more. Find WMIX Sports on Facebook. Back to the showcase on WMIX.
Woodlawn with the basketball underneath pass to Bryson Sanders. He goes up for a shot and is fouled. Woodlawn will go to the free throw line again. That foul is on number 14. Smith, his third, team 6. Some of you have tweeted in or texted in that Valmeyer does not have the aforementioned 138-point game scorer, Jack Taylor, with this Grinnell offense. Sanders hits the first, 78-26. Woodlawn's going to win. The only thing in doubt is the final score. Sanders misses a 1 out of 2. Hodge on the rebound to the corner. Throws it back out to Owens, who tips it back out near the bench. Hodge with the rebound. Hodge double team, now inside to Ryan Richardson. His shot, no good, but he's fouled. Get ready for the ACT sheet of scoring going on, Chris, with the people in the circle.
And no doubt about that.
Sanders on the foul, I believe. I couldn't tell.
However, Ryan Richardson, who just enters the ball game, is the last Cardinal to not score, and he changes that. Everybody's in the book.
Everybody's in the book. 79-26. Speaking of being in the book, with locations in Ina, Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 branches in Mount Vernon, Community First Bank of the Heartland is proud to be the official voice of the showcase. Welcome back to Personal Banking, member FDIC. Ryan makes both. 80-26. Woodlawn by a bunch. There's a layup. That was easy. I believe that was...
Looks like Zach Williams.
Zach Williams, wasn't it? He made another one. He's not listed on the scoreboard. That's why I was wondering. So now 80-28. Woodlawn up by 52. There's a 3 ball from Wallerman. It's good. Watch out.
A wise man once told me not to trust those scoreboards.
I know.
Scoring.
I trust this scores book right here. Valmeyer has it. Woodlawn has 83. Will they get 100 for the 3rd year in a row here at the Okawville tournament? There's a 3 ball by Williams that scored. Basically, it's Valmeyer's kids, varsity, versus Woodlawn's JV. And some freshmen. Owens down timeline. Man-to-man by Valmeyer. Gets it to Sanders. Backdoor cut Wallerman. Nobody there. Wallerman layup. Watch out. 100 points might be coming, and there's another timeout. Well, the problem is Valmeyer's out of those. They can't call timeout anymore.
Not now.
We'll pick a Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game when this one is done. Wide hours and other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. 6:38 to go in the game. Woodlawn leads Valmeyer 85-31. We'll be back over here tomorrow night. We, as in myself and Mike Richardson, for the Woodlawn Cardinals and the New Athens Yellow Jackets. That's been a pretty good game over the years here, and that Cesar Valera Holiday Tournament. We'll be on the air about 7:15 for the pregame, 7:30 for the tip on WMIX 94.1 FM and WMIXSports.com. You will be at Chagnon Gymnasium
somewhere tomorrow night. Chagnon is the Lady Rams for 4-1. Welcome to St. Anthony Lady Bulldogs. We'll have video of that one on WMIXSports.com as well.
We got all kinds of basketball for you over the next couple of nights. Double headers on the station. Valmeyer with the basketball in the left corner is Spurgeon. With it, top of the key. Robert for a 3. It's short from the iron. Rebound out of bounds to Woodlawn.
Good old team rebound. Gotta love it.
Come start a banking relationship at Community First Bank. You won't be disappointed. Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. Locations in Ina Dix, 2 in Mount Vernon, and 1 in Woodlawn. Owens, Ross tried to get to the rim, had his pocket picked, stolen away by Williams. Here comes a screen on Ross. He looks for it. Williams down to the 3-point line. Thought about the 3. Owens recovered. Now throws the top of the key to Andress against this man-to-man from the Cardinals. Top of the key, Smith throws it left side to Williams. His 3 ball on the way. Front iron, no good. Sanders on the rebound. Bryson struggles, loses, stolen away. Smith to Williams. 3 ball again, no good. Rebound, Wallerman for Woodlawn. Logan will bring it up front court. Gets it to Hodge. Hodge across the timeline. Gets it baseline, Ryan Richardson. Skies and scores. Ryan Richardson with the basket. He's got 4, 87-31. Here comes Andrus. Goes to the right wing for the Pirates. Top of the key pass to Roberts. Goes right wing back to Williams. He'll dribble to the left side of the floor. Behind the line. Loses the ball at the free throw line. Sean Hodge on the steal. He'll come up the right side. He's looking for number. Hodge pass to Owens. Left corner. Ross struggles. Loses out of bounds. Steps on the baseline. Didn't have his hands ready there. Got him down to his size.
Got to be ready at all times.
5 for 5 for the Pirates. 5 will go off the ship. 5 will come back on. That's how they'll play over the next 5:21. Woodlawn will go with their JV unit because everybody else is done saving those legs for the next 2 nights. With the basketball is Brewer. He gets it on the right wing. 3 on the way from Undersay. No good. Owens Ross on the rebound. Ross will dribble up 1-on-4. Has to circle the wagons. Wait for some teammates. Threw it to Sanders. Ross is in a pickup game right now. This is his kind of game. Owens with it on the left side. Gets to Hodge. 3 ball on the way. Rattles in and out. Owens tips it to Waterman. His shot no good. What a play by Owens. He tipped it to Waterman because he knew he couldn't get to it with both hands and grab it. He tipped it to Waterman, who went up for the rebound shot and got fouled.
I think I was with everybody else out there who thought that one was going to drop for Sean Hodge.
That foul was on Avery Lubriz, his first. Waller misses the first free throw.
How do you say that?
That's what I was told.
I got you.
There were some other ways that people were trying to tell me about, and I wasn't going to listen to them. Went to ask one of the managers for Valmeyer about it. Second free throw's missed. It's 87-31. Quickly the other way, the Pirates. Brewer with the basketball, leaves it for Undersay. Down the lane he goes. That's a foul on Woodlawn. Undersay will go line and shoot 2. Chris will walk over. That foul on the Cardinals is on number 10, Ryan Richardson, his first, team's 8th. The WMIX Sports Mobile Studios, driven by Ford Square and King City Chrysler. That's how we got here tonight. We get to all of our games. Second free throw up and also made, 1 out of 2. 87-32. Sean Hodge across the timeline, left side to Ross Owens. He's in the middle of the circle. Now he'll come to the left side. Thrown out of bounds, turnover Woodlawn. It'll go back to Valmeyer. Community First Bank with more Jefferson County locations than anyone else. Locally owned with decisions made there. Proud supporters of Jefferson County locations, 9 at Dix, Woodlawn, and 2 in Mount Vernon. That ball, Valmeyer came down across the timeline, threw it to nobody in particular but the empty bleachers under the basket on the opposite side of us. Only one spectator in those bleachers down there on the far end. Owens across the timeline gets it to Ryan Richardson. Richardson from 10 feet, right side is good. 89-32. Here come the Pirates sailing down the floor the other way. Brewer to the rim, double dribble. Actually traveled.
That was a good job there, I believe, by Sean Hodge to get a hand in there, disrupt the momentum, and then ends up being a carry or a travel in this case.
And Woodlawn back again. Only question is the point, and if they get 100 at this point. Owens will bring it across the timeline. We'll have a scoreboard update coming up for you in just a moment. Owens to Wallerman to Sanders. Backdoor cut. Richardson, layup, no good. Got fouled, no call. Richardson goes and steals the ball back. Richardson has it, throws it to Hodge in the left corner. Hodge with it to Ross Owens. Owens now kicks it to Sanders. Sanders down the lane, goes up for a shot, no good, and fouled. Sanders will go to the line and shoot 2. Some scores from around the area. It was Okawville beating New Athens here tonight, 52-41. At Harrisburg, Gallatin County beat Carmi 72-39, and Harrisburg beat Hamilton County 78-28. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Our friend Mike McManus sending us stuff. Lebanon beat Piesaw Southwestern by a score of 63-55. Sanders makes the first free throw. And in the junior high girls score, we know we got some Woodlawn fans listening. Woodlawn beat Okawville 27-25 at the Somerville tournament to advance the championship game Friday night. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. As Sanders misses the second free throw, Scott Owens makes it simple and friendly advice. His son Ross gets the rebound when you need it about your insurance, helping you choose the right level of protection and get all the discounts you should. Call 242-3770 to get a better state. To get to a better state, as Owens gets to the free throw line. Ross tonight from the line, 1 out of 3. We'll see if he improves a little bit, makes the first. 91-32. And we have a fifth foul. I thought it was. Who's that fifth foul on? They buzzed the horn, told the official. The official said, no, it's only 4. No, it's 5. So Nathan McSchooler will have to make a substitution. And they'll bring in Wyatt Spurgeon, who'll come in for Smith, who fouls out with 2 points. And Ross Owens at the line after a little bit of a delay.
So Ross made the first.
Yes.
So
91. They got to get that scoreboard right. Rebound to the floor, out of bounds, off of Valmeyer, and it'll stay Woodlawn basketball. Oh, our friend Mike McManus has all kinds of little witty text he's sending up here. Box set Woodlawn. Owens to Sanders in the left corner. Out to Richardson, top of the key, right wing. Wallerman, right corner 3. Owens on the way. No good. Tipped out. Owens to the floor. Battles forward, has the rebound, fell down. Got rolled up on his knee. Gets up, he's okay, and it'll be Valmeyer basketball. Owens got rolled up on. A Pirate went to the floor, and luckily he didn't get hurt. Side out of bounds of Valmeyer coming in front of the Woodlawn faithful down below us to our left. Cesar Auto Body post-game show will be coming up. Scores and stats from this one, as well as scores from around the area.
I don't mean to go homer, but I'm the only one that's nervous about getting to 100. Probably.
I mean, that's about the only thing left in this game. Now we got some hustle on the floor or something. Yeah, officials are going to look that over. While we do that, we'll tell you the Cesar Auto Body post-game show. Cesar Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies. This means Cesar Auto Body can get your vehicle back on the road faster. Next time you have a collision, see the collision pros at Cesar Auto Body, 602 South Park in Cesar. My goodness, that was 2010 vision there. A contact had popped out, and the assistant coach from Valmeyer, one of them, could see it from their bench, across to this end of the floor below us on the right block. That's some eyes. Here's a 3 ball that's going to be rebounded by Owens. Anderson missed the three-pointer. Owens the other way. Between the circles. To the left corner. Now top of the key, Ryan Richardson. Richardson will look, backs up on the dribble, throws it to Sean Hodge. Hodge on the top of the key dribble. Gets it inside Sanders. Should have went left, right shoulder. Missed the jump hook going left shoulder. Had it open going the other way. Here comes the Pirates the other way. Understay to the top of the key. Pocket pick, recovers it. He'll look and hold, throw it right wing to Brewer. Brewer with it. Richardson reaches in. That was an easy call. Too much handsies that time. Ryan Richardson will go to the line. Actually, no, that's not enough for... They buzz again. Substitution for Valmeyer. One thing about it, you play on Valmeyer's team, you're going to play. They play everybody a lot. That's the 1-and-1, as I thought. Okay. Through to the line to shoot the 1-and-1. 91-32 Woodlawn leads with 2:50 to go in the game. We get another scoreboard update in as that first free throw's missed. And there's a rebound to Sean Hodge. He'll come up the timeline into the front court. Between the circles, between the leg dribbles now, throws it left corner to Wallerman. He goes baseline, running one-hander off the mark, rebounded by Lubriz. He gets it up to Brewer up the left side, pulls up, 17-footer in front of the iron, no good, rebound Sean Hodge. Hodge will bring it up the other way with Woodlawn leading, 91-32. Hodge between the circles. Kicks it down low to Wallerman. Finds the dribble on the left block. Back to Hodge. Three-pointer on the way. Front of the iron. Sanders tips. Hodge rebound. He goes to the rim. Running shot. Good, and a foul. Sean Hodge gets the basket. It's 93-32. As that foul is on Brewer, that should be 5 on him. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes? Yeah. Too late. Don't blow that horn now. You got to wait. Now they got an illegal guy in the game when Hodge makes the free throw. Now they'll blow it here. 94. I like that number.
I do too.
94. While they substitute, we're at the top of the hour. We'll pause for station identification here on the showcase. You're listening to WMIX 94.1 FM out of Mount Vernon, Illinois. Here at the 9 o'clock hour, as Valmeyer will sub in, had another player foul out. That's 94 points, by the way. As I'm getting a note from the executive producer standing over our shoulders. Valmeyer will have the basketball. The free service of Withers Broadcasting has got to be in there somewhere.
It's not legal or illegal not to have it.
No.
As long as you have WMIX FM Mount Vernon, it's all right.
Right. I tried to get it in.
You're good.
Okay. 94-32 by my count. Ross Owens with it on the left wing. Baseline to Ryan Richardson, left wing to the free throw line. Running one-hander block. Richardson to the line to shoot 2 more.
My count, if it's 91-32 and it's a 2 and 1, that becomes 94. So you're right. Count. We're right. They've been having issues all night, though.
94. Got to get this right. Here we go. They've had scoreboard issues all night. I don't know if the new gyms are working out all the kinks or what's going on.
New machinery.
Wayne Brady will have it under control. I guarantee you he's got the right score.
Oh, yeah. And if he doesn't, the man wearing the Seahawks gear to his left will.
First free throw up and in by Ryan Richardson.
He may be misguided in the NFL, but he's not misguided when it comes to scoring.
I got 95.
I do, too.
Trying to signal somebody over there. Nobody's saying a word.
96.
96. Should be 96. Richardson hits them both. 96-32. They say 95. We'll get clarification. Oh, nice move to the basket by Ryan Undersay for Valmeyer. Gets a basket and scores and fouls. To the line for the three-point play. Uh-oh, they've had a Chiefs sighting at the Assembly Hall in Illinois.
Now.
Oh, there we go, 95. 96. What?
The natives can rest.
Yes, the Chief has been sighted at the Assembly Hall in Champaign. Free throw short, ball on the ground, hit off Sean Houge. It'll be out of bounds to Woodlawn.
Really?
I've got 96.
I have 95.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Maybe I put the next one in by accident. All right. 95.
They had 94 and we had 95.
Okay. Owens looks. Left wing to Wallerman. He's going to go to the rim, get fouled, throws up a shot. He'll shoot 2. Wallerman with the NBA there that time. Hear a whistle, throw it up, get to the line. Smart move. While he shoots 2, we'll tell you Okawville beat New Athens 52-41. Gallatin County beat Carmi 72-39. Harrisburg beat Hamilton County 78-28. Trico beat Chester 63-52. Lebanon beat Piasaw Southwestern 63-55. Wallerman hits the first, he'll get another. That scoreboard update brought to you by Scott Owens and State Farm Insurance. Auto insurance is complex. State Farm agent Scott Owens makes it simple with friendly advice. Get your discounts there by giving him a call at 242-3770 to get to a better state. Speaking of a better state, it's 97-34 Woodlawn with 1:20 to go. We're looking for 100. Basically, at this point, that's about it. On the right wing with it is Spurgeon. Top of the key to Undersay. Down the lane, stolen away by Owen. Ross is on a breakaway. Ross to the rim. Pass right side. Richardson. Woodlawn's got 99. 99-34, 1 minute to go. With it on the left wing is Undersay. Fadeaway jumper. Oh, nice. The beautiful fadeaway catches nothing but nylon. And now Owens will bring it across the timeline. Don't know what the plan is. They're pressing. They're trapping at center court. Richardson lost underneath. Gets it out of there. Gets it to Wallerman. He'll go to the rim and is fouled. Logan Wallerman will shoot 2, much to the delight of the Woodlawn faithful below us, as they want to see 100 again. SIU, the men have held on to beat Fresno State at home. 54, actually no, final minute. 54 all, 53 seconds to go. That is not the Fresno State of Jerry Tarkanian's days. There's 100. Logan Wallerman puts Woodlawn in triple digits. Am I right?
This scoreboard's seen it.
Yeah, first time this scoreboard's
okay.
seen it. Hey, can you get a pic of that possibly? Well, I'm doing a lot of things when the final score's out. This offered 101-37, even though it's 100. Am I right with 101? There we go.
Yes.
Let's see if that scoreboard can go over 100 now. Top of the key with it is Valmeyer, left wing. Bangle walks like an Egyptian as the ball goes to the floor. Wallerman up front to Richardson. He'll go up for a layup. Foul from behind. He'll go line to shoot 2. And Ryan Richardson.
I have 102.
I've got 101. Jeez. Who knows? 24 seconds left. For the third year in a row, Woodlawn will have 100 points in this folks' Thanksgiving tournament at Okawville against somebody. Richardson misses the first free throw. Same opponent, 3 years running. Mike McManus also getting 100, and that both free throws missed. Wow.
He's either mocking or...
Yeah, he's up to no good. Oh, what a block shot. Spurgeon went to the rim. Owens on the block shot from behind. And Ryan Richardson will walk it up, and we got a technical foul. Well, we got a technical foul on Valmeyer. I don't believe he was happy with the non-call of the block shot on the end in front of him on Spurgeon. And now Woodlawn will go to the free throw line. Sean Hodge makes the first. He'll get another. And it's 103. Is that right? 104?
Who knows at this point?
They're saying 104. 104-37. Valmeyer loses their bench. He's actually supposed to sit down. They're telling Valmeyer to back off and not score. Woodlawn probably would have stopped scoring had they not been pushing the ball so much. Now Valmeyer will pressure a little bit. This will end it. Final score tonight from Okawville. Woodlawn 104, Valmeyer 37. We'll step out for a break, come back with the Cesar Auto Body postgame show. You're listening to the defending Class 1A state champion Woodlawn Cardinals on the showcase on WMIX.
I'm meteorologist Dave Bowers. We'll look at your next rad weather. A clear, moonlit sky, seasonably cold tonight, a low 24 in the countryside, 28 in town. Tomorrow, plenty of sunshine. A milder afternoon, high 55. Tomorrow night will be clear, a low of 32 to 36. The outlook for Friday, sunny to partly cloudy and mild, a high of 58. Going into the weekend, a lot of clouds Saturday, but it's dry and warm, a high temperature near 60. Next rad weather from WMIX, Mount Vernon, Illinois.
Hi, this is Jim Flag, commercial banker for People's National Bank in Mount Vernon. People's National Bank has served local businesses and farmers for over 100 years. With a wide variety of deposit and loan products, we have all your banking needs covered. From opening or expanding a business to purchasing a farm implement for the upcoming season, People's National Bank is here to help. Stop by today and let us show you what a true community bank can do for you.
People's National Bank, serving Southern Illinois farmers and businesses since 1909. Member FDIC.
Red Lake College's Adult Volunteer Literacy Program is looking for volunteers to help stop adult illiteracy. Give the gift of reading and be a hero forever. RLC will provide you with training and materials to help adults develop the basic reading ability needed to excel. You can work one-on-one, tutor a small group, or work with students in an adult education classroom. Experience the joy of helping others and change a life. Call RLC's Volunteer Partnership toll-free at 800-369-5321, extension 1342, 800-369-5321, extension 1342.
When is the last time you looked at the gas prices and thought, I could always pay a little more? Hi, Roy Schmidt, Ford dealer, Ford Square, Mount Vernon. We are all tired of the song and dance of high prices at the pump. So how about we party with fuel economy of a 2013 Ford Fiesta? Right now, you'll find a Fiesta four-door with an automatic transmission ready to go with 39 miles per gallon highway and for less than $15,000 plus tax, title, and license. Your pocketbook wins twice, saving out the door and at the pump. Wow. Come see one of our sales reps for a Ford Fiesta or any Ford Lincoln vehicle, new or pre-owned, at Ford Square of Mount Vernon, 1501 Broadway in Mount Vernon, Illinois, or visit us online at fordsquare.com, and don't forget to find us on Facebook and Twitter.
Cesar Auto Body would like to take a moment to remind everyone driving to and from the game to drive safe and be alert. Sometimes events happen beyond your control. When it does, take your vehicle to the collision pros. Cesar Auto Body is pre-approved by most insurance companies throughout Southern Illinois. This allows them to get the parts ordered quicker, getting you back on the road faster and in showroom condition. Cesar Auto Body, 602 South Park in Cesar, or call 625-3523. That's 625-3523.
This is the Showcase on WMIX. The Cesar Auto Body postgame show starts now.
Welcome back to Okawville High School. Woodlawn wins tonight 104-37 over Valmeyer. Welcome you into the Cesar Auto Body postgame show. Cesar Auto Body reminds you sometimes things happen in an automobile that are beyond your control. When they do, take your vehicle to Cesar Auto Body. They can get you back on the road quicker and in showroom condition. Cesar Auto Body, 602 South Park in Cesar. Danny Serwinski and Chris Hugo alongside. The Woodlawn Cardinals go to 2-0, defeating Valmeyer tonight by a final score of 104-37. They'll play tomorrow night at 7:30 against the New Athens Yellow Jackets. Tomorrow night, here in Okawville on WMIX 94.1 FM and WMIXsports.com with the pregame at 7:15 with the opening tip at 7:30 tomorrow night. We'll step out for a break, come back with scoring and stats from this one. You're listening to the defending Class 1A state champion Woodlawn Cardinals on the Showcase on WMIX.
Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn will get you and your home in the holiday mood with huge savings on all Lazy Boy reclining, Flex Steel, Paula Deen, Sealy bedding, TV consoles, sectionals, dining rooms, bedrooms, painted accent furniture, and more. With free financing store-wide and a slate full of holiday trims, linens, Christmas trees, and garlands. Plus, all tarts are only $1 at the General Store. Let your holiday begin and save now at Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn.
The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois proudly welcomes Dr. Brian Steinke to their medical staff. Dr. Steinke earned his medical degree at the University of Illinois in Chicago and has degrees in anatomy and physiology from UC Berkeley, and he brings prestigious credentials to the center. Dr. Steinke is a gifted physician and contributor to orthopedic textbooks. Call 618-242-3778 or visit their informative website at orthocenter-si.com.
A Coach House Garage is money well spent on craftsmanship that's sure to get compliments.
Don't cut corners on your garage. It adds value to your home. That's why you need to see the professionals at Coach House Garages. Choose from a variety of Coach House garage designs, or they'll build one to your design. For a dealer near you, check the yellow pages in Mount Vernon or go online to CoachHouseGarages.com.
More than just a garage. More than just a garage. It's a Coach House.
We can't believe you missed last week's Saturday Sports Show, presented by Crossroads Community Hospital. To those who tuned in on WMIX or WMIXsports.com, we enjoyed your company. But if you missed the area scores, in-depth interviews with the region's coaches, or missed out on the WMIX Sports question on Twitter and Facebook, the path to forgiveness is easy. Listen to previous Saturday Sports Show episodes on demand at WMIXsports.com. It's that simple. Or next Saturday morning, you could tune in after the 8 o'clock news. Either way, we forgive you. Back out to the WMIX Sports mobile studios on WMIX at WMIXsports.com. This is the Showcase, presented by Community First Bank.
Woodlawn Cardinals go to 2-0 on the season tonight with a 104-37 victory over the Valmeyer Pirates. You're welcoming back to the Cesar Auto Body postgame show. Denny Zawinski with the voice of the Mount Vernon Rams here on WMIX. Chris Hugo, and I'll turn it over to you for the stats of this one. Not often we get to do 100 points, but I guess once a year for the last 3 years.
You betcha. Right here at Okawville, this time in a new gymnasium, but the Woodlawn Cardinals still at the century mark over the Valmeyer Pirates. Taking a look at your shooting in the second half, the Cardinals are 14 of 30 from the inside, 2 of 9 from out, 16 of 39 from the floor. For the game, they were 30 of 57 from the inside for 52.6%. They were 6 of 19 from beyond the arc for 31.5%. That made them 36 of 66 from the floor for 54.5%. As you look at the Valmeyer shooting in the second half, they were just 5 of 11 from the inside. That made them 9 of 21 for the game for 42.8%. They were 2 of 12 from the arc in the second half, 4 of 21 for the game for 19%. From the floor, they were 13 of 42 for 30.9%. Free throw shooting picked up in the second half for the Cardinals. They were 19 of 26, 26 of 38 for the game for 68.4%, much better than the 58.3% in the first half. In the second half for Valmeyer, they're just 2 of 6 from the stripe, 6 of 12 for the game, as that total shrunk to 50% for them. Woodlawn out rebounded Valmeyer 40-16. Turnover disadvantage belonged to the Pirates, 34-11. Taking a look at your individual scores, the Pirates were paced by Ryan Huntersay and Zach Williams, who both had 10 points apiece. Hunter Brewer had 9. A tray from Luke Andrus, 2 from Jared Byrne to make that 2 from Davy Jones, and 1 apiece from Buddy Brady Robert and Jared Burning to give the Valmeyer Pirates 37 points.
Woodlawn goes to 2-0, 104.
We still have the 15 scores, or 12.
Oh, you do?
For the Woodlawn
Man, that's just wow. I'm multitasking.
A lot of stats here. Of course, first, for the Woodlawn Cardinals, they were led by Jake Robinson, who had a game-high 18 points, played very well in the third quarter in limited action, of course, as he got the start tonight. Gabe Owens had 16 points, 12 from Logan Wallerman, 10 apiece from Ryan Richardson and Sean Hodge off the bench. I can't forget about the 13 from starter Chase Phelps. 8 points tonight from freshman Ross Owens, 5 points apiece from Jason Hateman and Chris Harlow. Looks like 3 points each from Ty Coleman and Bryson Sanders. give the Woodlawn Cardinals a 104-37 victory over Valmeyer.
Woof. Woodlawn to 2-0. Plays tomorrow night, 7:30 against New Athens. We'll step out for a break, come back, and we'll pick our Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. We'll remind you, Crossroads Community Hospital has wide wait hours and other emergency rooms. Crossroads Community Hospital's emergency department pledges you'll be seen by a physician within 30 minutes of your arrival. We'll step out, come back, pick that Crossroads Community Hospital player of the game. You're listening to the defending Class 1A state champion Woodlawn Cardinals on the showcase on WMIX.
Do you farm or operate an agriculture-based business? Then Community First Bank is for you. Hi, I'm Steve Down, Agribusiness Lending Officer at Community First Bank. With our roots firmly planted in Jefferson County, we offer the stability, strength, and personal attention that you deserve. Community First Bank wants to be your financial partner with customized products for both your personal and farm banking needs. Stop by any of our 5 convenient Jefferson County locations to see how we can help your business grow.
Community First Bank with locations in Mount Vernon, Woodlawn, Dix, and Ina. Member FDIC, Equal Housing.
When an emergency happens, time is everything, and you don't want to spend that time in a waiting room. So choose Crossroads Community Hospital. With our 30 minutes or less ER service pledge, the entire team is committed to working diligently to have you initially seen by a physician, physician assistant, or nurse practitioner within 30 minutes of your arrival. When minutes matter, choose the ER that doesn't waste time. Choose Crossroads Community Hospital. Visit crossroadscommunityhospital.com/faster to learn more. If you are experiencing a medical emergency, call 911. For more scores and insight, follow us on Twitter at WMIX Sports. Now, back to the showcase on WMIX.
Kenny Zawinski with Chris Hugo alongside for the Sesser Auto Body post-game show. They remind you, Sesser Auto Body reminds you to drive safe on the way home for the night's game. Next time you have an accident, see the collision pros at Sesser Auto Body. Get back on the road faster. Sesser Auto Body, 602 South Park in Sesser. Mr. Hugo, you and I talked about it off air, and our choice is
Woodlawn Cardinals. Anytime you go to the Century Mark as a team, that's certainly a big accomplishment. They went over by 4 tonight, winning this one 104-37, and did it with a nice nucleus of starters to get it going. But then the JV and beyond came in. Everybody got in the book. Everybody had at least 3 points, and just a well-paced effort by everybody in this Woodlawn Cardinal offense.
As Woodlawn will play tomorrow night with New Athens at 7:30, a game you can hear on WMIXsports.com as well as WMIX 94.1 FM. Friday night, the game against Okawville at 7:30 will be on AM 940 as well as WMIXsports.com on Friday night. Mike Richards and I will make the trip over here. Chris Hugo has obligations to the Lady Rams game tomorrow night with St. Anthony, and the Rams in their home opener with Centralia on Friday night. We'll wrap it up for Okawville. We'll tell you the final score once again. Woodlawn wins tonight 104-37. There'll be a scoreboard update later on Facebook.com/WMIX Sports as well as at our website, WMIXsports.com. For our WMIX Sports team of Chris Carroll and Avery Barton back in the studio for Chris Hugo to my right, I'm Denny Zawinski signing off tonight. Woodlawn 104, Valmeyer 37. Thank you for listening and good night, everybody.
Thank you for listening to the Jefferson County Basketball Showcase on WMIX and WMIXsports.com. Presented by Community First Bank of the Heartland. Welcome back to Personal Banking. The showcase is also sponsored in part by Crossroads Community Hospital. It's more than a hospital. It's what healthcare should be. The Collision Pros at Sesser Auto Body. Newell Furniture and the General Store in Woodlawn. Ren Lake College. It's time. Visit your virtual counselor at rlc.edu. And by Coach House Garages. Ford Square and King City Chrysler. You can count on us. The Orthopedic Center of Southern Illinois. State Farm agent Scott Owens. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there. And People's National Bank. For inside information before, during, and after the game, log on to WMIXsports.com or find us on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. We are your home for news, talk, sports, and today's hot country. WMIX. Find WMIX Sports on Facebook. This is 50,000 watts of the showcase on WMIX.